Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my melting basket for the month of October, and I'm going to preface this by stating, if you haven't already checked out how long this video is, grab yourself a snack. I realized I have a lot of like Halloween or pumpkin like scents because I also made a big haul last year that didn't come to me until later on in the year, so well past the seasonal time to melt said like pumpkin type wax. But that leaves me with a crap ton. So again, I'm not going to melt all of this ever. Like in 1 month, there's no way. So it's a lot. So bear with me. I'm going to try to not cut out so much. I'm just going to try to show you guys and put the stuff away. So I'm going to link a video above with why, who, what, when, where, why when it comes to 3-wick candles from Bath & Body Works. These are all chopped up. This is spiced apple toddy, so that was one. And oh my gosh, the OG radiant red maple. Been holding on to this, only melting a little bit each year, so we're gonna do that one. And then we have another OG pumpkin pie. This is the original pumpkin pie from, I want to say 2015, 2016. But again, I have just been using little tiny bits of this and enjoying it and putting it away in hopes that we can have another one just like that, another candle just like that. Then we have pumpkin apple, which does come out every year. In fact, I have pumpkin apple burning right now in our living room, but this is a chopped up version of that candle that I do enjoy melting in those types of months like September, October. So we have this one. And the last bag chopped candle from Bath & Body Works. Again, another OG. This is pumpkin coconut. I've had this for a long time. So yeah, really looking forward to all of these. I found another one. We have Cider Lane. This is a White Barn or Bath & Body Works candle. Again, chopped up. Sorry guys, I totally forgot I had another one here. So there's White Barn's Cider Lane. So up next, we're going to be talking about Super Tarts. There are many different designs when it comes to labels for Super Tarts, what I'm going to show you, but they're from the same company. So this one is in Jasper. This is Satsuma Soft Laundry. So definitely a bathroom scent. Next up, we have a Magneto. This is Strawberry, Lavender, and Vanilla Buttercream. Then we have Jackal, which is Blackberry Jam, Zucchini Bread, and Toasted Marshmallow. Followed by Alley, which is Ginger Ale, Satsuma, and Boysenberry. Thought that would be kind of nice to throw in there again. We have Elm Street, which is pumpkin creme brulee, toasted marshmallow, and cornbread. And then, well, there's so much. Continuing on, we have Felicity. This is coffee, cake batter, and cornbread. Then we have Gandalf, which is sweetened cereal, marshmallow, sugar, milk, coffee, and vanilla cream. And then we have Tarts, which is blue sugar cream and tea and cakes. Followed by, again, Hedwig, one of my favorites, chai tea, creamy cheesecake, and clove. Keeping up the theme of Super Tarts here, we have Amity Island. This is basically, it's Jaws, but added fresh mint. So this is sea salt, ozone, seagrass, plum, pear, rosemary, and fresh mint. And then again, from the Jaws line, we have Blown Up. Sea salt, ozone, seagrass, plum, pear, and lemon custard. Chomper, again, part of the Jaws lineup. So sea salt, ozone, seagrass, plum, pear, and mac apple. Then we have Chrissy's Remains, again, still part of Jaws. You guys know how much I love the Jaws line, and so does Nelson. This is sea salt, ozone, seagrass, plum, pear, and spun sugar. And then the newest one to my collection, again, a totally different label. This is Mallow Dramatic. This is mac apple, spun sugar, and mellow fluff. And then we have some classics, a different packaging yet again. Harry's Holiday, which is sweetened cereal, marshmallows, sugary milk, French baguette, and blue sugar. Then we have Casper, which is again one of my favorite bakery scents. This is toasted marshmallow, vanilla bean, cornbread, Mexican fried ice cream. Oh, this is so good in the fall. This is Birds, which is harvest ale, pumpkin donuts, brown sugar, and buttercream. And the last item from Super Tarts is Harry. This is sweetened cereal, marshmallows, sugary milk, and French baguette. Next up, I have some melts that Teresa, Tea for Two, sent me. This is pumpkin spice latte. This is, I don't know really what company this is. Kona candles, that's what it says. It's in real small writing here. Kona candles, a pumpkin spice latte, very fitting for right now. Then we have caramel apples. Again, very obviously have kept this for this particular season. And then the last one from this company here is Cozy Bonfire. So really looking forward to really diving into this brand that I've never tried before. Now we're going to talk some ScentSationals here. We have a family or value pack of caramel apple spice. So again, fitting. And then we also have pumpkin cider, perfect and delicious, just like the label says. And then pie season. This one is really interesting because there's a lot of really cool spices in here that every one of those pies, you got pecan pie, you got apple pie, and you got pumpkin pie, kind of all of the above. I'm really actually curious about this one. On to some Better Homes and Gardens. We have a white pumpkin sage, and actually the only other one from this brand I have is lavender lemonade, which you guys know is one of my staples. Love the scent in the bedrooms. And now we're going to talk some mainstays. This is pumpkins and plums, so very interesting. I do have 2 packages of this. I really do like it on cold. Then we have a mulled cider. Whatever I don't get through in the month of October will likely kind of stick around for November, but this is a beautiful scent too. Now we have some beautiful Scentsy here. These are all gifted to me by my friends. This is pumpkin chai. Well, you don't have to tell me twice. Yes, please. Then we got vanilla blackberry, which I believe, if I remember correctly, was the scent of the month for August. Then we have the clementine or chamomile daisy. This is part of the Life's a Garden. And I also have another Life's a Garden wax here that I pulled for, and this is, sorry, apple parsley. So very cool. I like these kinds of blends. They smell really good. And of course the classic crisp orchard air. Perfect time of year for this one. All right, now we have some Goose Creek. We have apple bourbon because yes, I would love both. Yes, they sound both very delicious, as well as pumpkin angel food cake. So pumpkin, for Canada, our Thanksgiving is in the middle of October, unlike the American Thanksgiving, which is at the very end of November. So that's why I like a lot of pumpkin scents in our month of October for Thanksgiving. We've got a lot of rainbow melts to talk about here, you guys. This is pumpkin and ivory woods and smoked vanilla in a little pumpkin shape. A lot of these shapes I've saved since last year. Lord of Cookies, which is Lord of Misrule, Marshmallow and Cookie Heaven. Then we have pumpkin hotcakes, which is sweet pumpkin maple hotcakes. And then pumpkin oud and Palo Santo, which I think I'm probably going to use that one in the bathroom. And then up next is pumpkin coconut bread, which is sweet pumpkin, coconut, and sweet Amish bread. Very cool. And pumpkin and dark berries and apple cider. There's a couple more. They're almost all in the same kind of like pumpkin shape. Pumpkin and boardwalk marshmallow clouds. And then we've got pumpkin caramel crunch cookies. And these ones you can probably, I mean, I'll probably just cut these in half, but most people can probably cut these in 4 pieces and you get a throw, but I have so much wax, you guys. Yeah. So this is pumpkin tobacco caramel or caramel. And then we have pumpkin frosted animal cookies. So that's the end of the rainbow melts. I'm going to try to remember to put a card above on the haul I just did for Vintage Chic Scents or VCS. I am going to try maybe to cut this up. I'm hoping to dive into this one. This is Sweeney's Barbershop, which is fresh strawberries blended with minty shaving cream. One of my all-time favorites, you guys. It is a loaf that I will have to cut eventually, but I did add it to this thinking, yeah, you know what? I could probably break into this no problem. All these next ones from VCS are new to me. This is Gail Weathers. This is Campfire, Soft Sandalwood, Toasted Marshmallows, and Smoky Vanilla. Very much a beach nights type, I think, from Bath and Body Works. Then this here is Craven, which is warm spices, sugared apples, and vanilla ice cream. Interesting. And then we also have the 2 leaves of the Tatum, vanilla bourbon drizzle on vanilla pumpkin marshmallows, followed by, is it Sabrina Spellman, Palo Santo, vanilla lace, and cashmere fig. One last set of maple leaves, and we have a Loomis, which is pumpkin coconut and clove on a base of dark bourbon, maple, and toasted oak. And I'm also pulling forward the sample I received in that haul. This is Fall Fun Fest, pumpkin, pecan waffles, zucchini bread, and yellow cake. I'm also going to link above the video. I hauled all my latest Zape Halloween wax. Oh my goodness. A lot of it you're going to see here. I won't get through a lot of them. A lot of these are all big shapes. I'm hoping to maybe get through one shape, you know, in the next month or two. This is from Zape, but this is a clamshell. This is in Taper Fade, and this is described as shaving cream and yuzu. And then I have one other. This is salted caramel macchiato, vanilla caramel, brown sugar, sea salt, espresso, and whipped cream. And now, folks, we get into the shapes, and I'm pulling this back because when I say I have a lot, I have a lot. We're gonna start with this one here. It says Monster Mash, which is so interesting to me. Monster sweet potatoes, brown sugar, and a hint of fall spice. Just, I mean, look at this. That's cool. I did give a couple of these shapes to a couple of workmates of mine, but this is in Black Magic Chai, spiced chai, creamy caramel, sweet candied apples, and Halloween pumpkin. So I'm looking forward to breaking up this little piece here and having it for myself rather than giving all my wax away. But here we go. I know, cause right, when you have people you know, they just need to know what good smells smell like, right? So then we have caramel apples, which is sweet candied apples and creamy caramel in these cute little shapes. And then, oh my gosh, you guys, seriously, there's still so much more. This is apple cinnamon donuts, which is sweet apples, grated cinnamon, and fresh donuts. These are huge. And then we have these really cute bundt cake type style, which is fireside pumpkin, roasted pumpkins, fall spice, fire roasted marshmallows. And still keep going. You got pumpkin spice latte with whip, pumpkin spice, espresso, and a dash of whipped cream. And keep going. We have cider lane, mulled cider, creamy caramel, cinnamon spice. And oh yes, this one here. Then we have Halloween Town, which reminds me of where I grew up. It just gives me the vibes of the Okanagan Valley. This is caramel cider, autumn leaves, and haunted houses. Ooh, scary. And then we have this kind of basic shape, but there's a couple embeds there. This is in Clown Carnival, which is sweet and salty kettle corn, spice pumpkin, and creamy butternut. And the last one from Zape before we go to my last vendor. This is the really cool big slice that I bought that I think is amazing. This is Kruger's Orchard, which is apple cider donuts, Macintosh apple, and vanilla bean. Then, because there's still more. And then we have the Bathing Garden. This is Ever Apple. I don't have any scent or descriptions except it's a beautiful apple scent. Brain Freeze, which is super cool. It's very pepperminty and it looks like a little brain. And then of course, one of my all-time favorite scents in a perfect size melt for the bedroom. This is called Sleepy, which is like peppermint and lavender. And then we also have Trick or Treat Bag, which smells exactly as if you were to come home when you were a kid after trick-or-treating and open that bag of all the different smells of all the awesome candy and everything that you got all in one. This one here is in Sprinkled Pumpkin Donut. Really cool. These were all little samples, these little small ones from an order that we made. Last vendor we're going to be talking about, this is Chai Tea from Destination Wax. All the rest of these are from Destination Wax. This is black tea, lightly spiced with cinnamon, cardamom nutmeg, and a splash of vanilla. And then we have, of course, for October, Goblin's Bride, rose petal jam, and tea and cakes. And then we got vanilla lace, which I end up getting an entire loaf of because you guys, I love vanilla lace. Vanilla orchid and musk, not a foodie vanilla, but similar to Victoria's Secret. Yeah, so vanilla lace is Victoria's Secret's name as well. And then we also have Bartlett Pear, which is juicy pear, tart green apples, and a fresh pear nectar, which is a white barn type. And then we have some new stuff, and I'm going to try to link above my latest haul from Destination Wax. This is apples and maple bourbon. This is fresh apples sweetened with bourbon, vanilla, and a touch of maple syrup. With another one here called Autumn, which is exactly like Bath & Body Works Autumn. Candle, this is red apples, balsam fig, and eucalyptus. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorite scents for fall. And then we have blackberry jam shortbread cookies, buttery shortbread cookies filled with rich, sweet blackberry jam. And then coffee, which is actually peppermint mocha. This is dark coffee flavored with the perfect balances of fresh peppermint and chocolate. This one I'm a little scared about, but so it's probably gonna go in the bedroom like during the day when I'm not near it. Santa Rosa, this is Palo Santo and creamy white roses. It's really strong in the rose. like really floral. This is Snowy Pine. This is for balsam, cypress, and fresh apple. This one smelled great on cold. I'm really looking forward to that. And the very last one we have here to share with you is mint shortbread. Buttery, minty shortbread cookies. So my friends, wow, that's my counter. Like seriously, that's pretty much the whole corner of the counter. That's a lot of wax, people. So again, I'm gonna say I'm not going to get through all of this. Of course, I will probably likely put a lot of this into November's basket with add-ons for November as well. And that's okay. I'm okay with it, but I love the choices, and I forgot that I had some wax that I bought last year that didn't get to me, that was all Halloween or pumpkin themed. I didn't get to until the spring of this year. So I have a lot of like pumpkin scents. So you guys, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you filled up on some snacks and some drinks. So as always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye guys.